The the just the way the players have stayed the course through tough and difficult times has just been impressive. And just because we did get one very, very badly needed victory, we still have to we still have a lot of work to do. But I'm just proud of the players for staying together through tough times, and that's just what I make of everything. Coach Bath has done a great job at Providence, and this is a much improved Providence team from, they're just a much improved team, and they're a good team, and they whacked us pretty good out there a month ago. So it was a very good win for our team and our program, and hopefully we can get things moving consistently in the right direction.
Kind of a two-part question. First of all, how did you feel starting tonight? I think this was your second start of the season. How did you feel out there starting?
Honestly, it feels the exact same if I come off the bench. I feel prepared and ready to go. My teammates always give me confidence no matter if I start the game or if I come off the bench. So it felt like I was ready to attack and ready to go.
Okay, part two, was it your intentional goal to kind of set the tone early? I mean, you were so tough inside, both offensively and defensively.
Thank you. Well, mostly I really want to try and punch first because I know in the post game it's really physical. So if you're the one that, punches first and doesn't take the receiving hit, the game kind of goes more your way and you set the tempo, and I really wanted to do that. So I came in focused for that.
Okay. Are you able to tell us at all what's wrong with your hand, or you can't say or don't want to say?
I just have some issues with my hand. I took some time to help recover it, but there's no surgical issues or anything like that. Okay. So it's good.
Thank you.
Anaya, what do you think clicked so well tonight for you guys in terms of not giving up? Is that where team chemistry comes in, kind of tough it out?
Yeah, first of all, I want to give a shout out to Brynn, just because it's tough coming back from injury and, being put in the starting lineup right away. So I just want to say we're all very proud of her, and go girl. But, sorry, back to your question. Can you repeat it one more time?
About chemistry.
Yeah.
Chemistry, what helps you guys tough it out and not give up all the way through?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Just being able to look each other in the eye and know they have your back. No matter what, I can make a mistake. They can make a mistake, but we're on to the next play and we're in this together. And we got a great coach who we're following behind. And, it's all about the chemistry. We're so close this year. We're like sisters, really. So, just going out there and battling for each other really changes the game.
Brynn, how do you guys keep the momentum going to keep shooting well throughout the entire night?
To keep the momentum, it's a game of basketball, so we all know you're not going to make every shot you shoot, but Coach always says you keep shooting, or even Coach Jill, if you don't shoot, how do you know if it's going to go in or not? So just keep having that confidence, and we all believe in each other that if you don't shoot that, it's kind of more like, what are you doing? Like, shoot the ball. We trust you. We'll get your back if you miss. You get a rebound. Every DePaul shot is passed to DePaul player, so, yeah.
And you scored basically from every area of the court tonight. Are you able to talk about your all-around game tonight?
Just my coaches and my teammates being able to find me in positions to, be able to score. They trust in me. They trust my ability to score the ball, and then they're ready for me when I get, two people on me. They're ready to shoot the ball. So, when you have the ability to penetrate and kick, penetrate and shoot, it's a pretty easy game.
And I guess to the both of you, what does playing in the cancer awareness games mean to you guys?
Yeah, this means a lot to me. Honestly, I lost my grandmother on my dad's side. Sorry. From cancer. And my grandmother on my mom's side's battling, and she also beat it. So this is personally like a really big, big game for me. And it's not just about them, but just everyone, people who aren't able to play. We can go out there, we can compete for them because they're competing for their lives. So, it's an honor, and I just want to honor them.
I definitely want to back that up. Both my grandparents have struggled with cancer, and they're surviving with cancer, and my own family cousin who's like 5 years old just got diagnosed with cancer. So this game really hits home and really hits hard in the family. So you want to represent them and play bigger, because playing the game is great, and we get to do that, but they're fighting for their lives, and that's like the bigger picture.
Thank you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Coach, why did you start Brynn tonight?
We've been struggling shooting the ball, but we've also been struggling rebounding the ball. So, and when you're struggling, I think it's my job to try to find answers, and you just gotta. I just think you have to try everything you can try, and so first of all, she's not been healthy for a month, so we haven't had the opportunity to start a second. I mean, Charlize has done a really good job in her absence, so I don't want that lost on anybody. But at the same time, this is a bigger, stronger player. Olivia Olsen's a very strong interior player. Jory Allen has been working her butt off all year long for this basketball team. I just thought, what can we do if we can have somebody on the floor to take on Olsen and have Jory do everything she does with not somebody that oversizing her. So it's just something that I just thought we got to give this a shot again and see what happens.
Coach, given the theme of the night, I was just wondering if you could say a few words about Coach Yao and kind of her contribution to basketball in this whole night.
Yeah, I met Coach Yao back in '88, '89 when I first came back here, and she's a great person, just a great coach, great person, and just had this ability to be as competitive as anybody that's ever coached. At the same time, she was just such a gentle person, and so to know her was to love her, without cancer being involved. It's just one of those people that you kind of say to yourself and shake your head as a coach, how can you do this profession and be that nice? Is it possible? And so you got to know her back in those days, and she's battled cancer 3 times. It wasn't like it was just once at the end. She battled it and came out of it, and then battled it again and came out of it. And I'll never forget back in maybe 90, 91, she was the featured speaker here for the Chicago Sun-Times all-area banquet, the girls all-area banquet. And she gave a brilliant speech about you can't always control your circumstances in life, but you can always control your attitude about your circumstances. And I'll never forget that in the old Como. And she was just brilliant in that moment with these young athletes here from Chicago. And then, it came back, and she's from NC State. The irony of this for college basketball, that Jimmy Valvano comes from North Carolina State, and that Coach Yao comes from North Carolina State. And I was blessed to be, close to both, or know both of them. Let's just say it that way. And Jimmy's, I'm chuckling because they're both great people, but Jimmy is the anti-K, and K's the anti-Jimmy, but they're both great people, and they both lost to cancer here. In the college basketball has kind of rallied around both of them to try to help raise money for cancer research, and so it's just it's just an amazing dynamic of life, and Kay is just a beautiful human being, and we're going to miss her, and we're going to miss her. We always miss her. You think about her every single day.
Are you able to talk about the post defense by Brynn and Jory Allen on Olsen tonight?
Well, I just think, we have always we're not small here at DePaul on purpose. All right, we recruit big people also, but the big people in the country that are recruitable are not. They're few and far between, and they. All right, so if you can't get quality big people, you play with what you can get, and so we're people think of us as a guard team, and it's not by design. We always want to have big, good-sized athletes in our program, and that's why we recruit someone like Brynn, someone like Charlize. Jory's an undersized post, so it was just good again to have somebody be able to battle with the opposing coach's best big, and they just had to battle Olsen again as a good, strong interior player in this league, and they did a good job of battling her all night. And off the bench, her backup did a good job. Was a feisty fighter also, so it was not just easy. So I just and we've just been getting beat on the board. I mean, how many times you got to watch us not get a rebound offensively? And I just thought we have to do something about that. And if the guards that we're playing aren't getting rebounds, then you got to get somebody out there that can get a rebound, hopefully.
Can you speak on the decision to start the game early with full court pressing Providence?
Well, we've been, that's been what DePaul ball's really been all about. And, last time we were here, we went up the floor hard against Nova, and I kind of thought that had something to do with our lack of defense against Nova. But, really when you went back and looked at it, it really wasn't the full court pressure that cost us against Nova. It was Nova being a really good team, having a great night that night, and us not doing the job in the half court. So we went down to Butler and continued to pressure. We went out to, where we were just last Georgetown. So it's not like it just came back tonight. This is how we play, and this is what the Paul ball is all about. And we got away from it a little bit this year. Now we're trying to see if we can make something happen.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody, for covering women's basketball. And we'll see you next Tuesday for Marquette. Got to go get Creighton first. Creighton's going to be great. Creighton's doing a great job, and we're just excited for this Big East because it's a great league, and everybody knows how quality UConn is. They got a big game with South Carolina coming, I think, this Sunday, and then meanwhile Creighton and the rest of the teams in this league have all been just doing a great job, and so we're excited to go play somebody as quality as is Creighton this weekend, and Marquette coming back here next Tuesday. It's a great league, and we're blessed to be playing in this great league that's called the Big East.